Hello everyone, and welcome back to Alan Wake. I think this is the first one. I don't think this is the remastered version though. We are going to start off with episode 4. Well, not start. Good lord. We are doing episode 4. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel so far. It's been great. I'm glad to be back and streaming. Well, not really streaming, but recording and all this good stuff. If you'd like to subscribe, then go ahead. If not, we're just going to go ahead and start it. Hopefully it's not immediately going to just launching the music.
Groggy.
Ugh.
Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
So I fell into the water because of the tornado
there were only
last
empty
time.
sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Oh man, that's crazy.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Well, you're only a prisoner if you don't break that window. Oh, okay.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I
That's
get
the
message,
gorilla?
loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Yes.
This
Creator's
corridor is for
Dilemma.
patients.
Oh, this is the guy?
Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
Look,
I encourage
being out of shape
creativity
does not
as
make
part
you
of the
a threat.
recovery process here
And
at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Alan's got like
I
a solid
specialize
4
in
inches on
treating
this dude.
artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
It's pretty out there, though. Be a great asylum to wake up in. A little bit of thunderstorms, a little bit of on the side of a mountain. Be awesome.
Now, Alan,
That's where I want to spend my latter years in the insane asylum.
To get right into the heart
they
of
don't
the
really call
matter
it
as
insane
quickly
asylum
as I
anymore. They
can
call it, like,
after an episode.
The mental health ward.
So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept.
I knew she was dead.
Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready
And I'm
for
jumping the
another
thing?
shot,
No.
so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your
Seems like a
head.
normal thing, right?
You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Not everything. Currently, it's 3 o'clock.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast.
You trusted the weatherman?
Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself
palms of my
now.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Neato.
Come along. Let's go inside.
Oh, this guy again.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Right.
You were impressed by my
many times
trophies
have you-
when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
Give this guy some new
I'm
shoes
a
or something.
real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Looks like he's
Yeah,
talking to you
you'd
though,
like
brother.
me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike.
Nerd.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course.
It's trash.
It does involve
Get
some
him to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
So we're all just the creative types, huh? Bro, I'm just gonna stand here cross-armed. That's what I do.
Come, Alan, this way. Now,
Am I
you
covering
might have
up?
noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy.
Of
As
course.
soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
All right. Let me read this real quick. Oh, excuse me. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure that they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems, and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time that you need. Be in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy, trademark, and its sister method, the flow, trademark, work best because you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. Oh God, I'm stuck in a loop. There we go.
My rheumatism's
Oh, hey,
killing
these guys.
me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
It'd be that way, although
Oh, that will
Yeah.
do.
dementia is
I'm so
definitely
sorry to cut this
genetic
short
also.
for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best.
Is it?
Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Gave you a rash. Why did it give you a rash exactly? Where did you
My
save
head
it?
was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Did they? Well, since it's all voluntary, let me just get my coffee and I will be on my way. Okay, guess not.
The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
Oh, you're looking after me? Okay, yeah. Well, you're doing a great job so far.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake.
I think I'm losing it.
I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. I'm in a coffee thermos. Imagine having a house like this. It'd be amazing. Anyways. I reckon we'll just...
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
So you're telling me I can't do anything about that. All right. Return to my room, eh?
Hey,
All right, let's
Wake,
get going.
why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh?
Hey, yeah, sure, why not?
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down.
You ever consider just getting another job?
Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
I don't
Hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy
Sinclair looked bad.
brothers, are ya?
That wasn't a
Not
love
so
tap.
weak
The
now,
crazy old fart hit her
are we?
hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming.
Well, things
I could get the key
unraveling
to the
fast,
office.
aren't they?
Yeah.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had
Knocked
taken
her
all
out,
my
huh?
manuscript pages.
Seize your
That's where he'd been
destiny.
keeping them.
My storm. I'm taking
Truly
it.
a hero.
Come out
I guess the gorilla status didn't really work for him, did it? Oh, let's go. Unlock it there.
We're on a comeback tour, baby.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna do your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
You know, now
It's
the
right
jacket
next
and the shirt
door.
are making
You
a little
okay?
more sense.
Yeah. I
We've
mean,
all
no.
lost it.
The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's
Nightingale, the guy
crazy
who was
now.
drunk?
But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Okay.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Do you think people are really trying to steal your book that bad?
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Fuck with the demons! Yeah, you look a little happy about that.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Oh. Maybe not that way, I guess. Good luck. Oh, it really will be on me in a moment. Not that way. Not that way either. Possibly through here. Not that way.
I needed
Upstairs.
light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Crappy generator. Okay, cool. Looks like that'll take care of itself. Ow. Get that flare, sucker. Alright, what is that? I'm gonna go ahead and guess. I'm gonna need the flare to burn that. Yes, breakthrough. Once more, the feeling.
Al, I'm here!
This is actually just me, like, taking everybody out.
I found the car, but the gate's locked.
So
You're gonna have to go
run
through
into
the
it.
hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al! Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Yep, it's going to crap, alright.
Oh, jeez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
Well, I'm trying. But actually, this looks fine over here. Oh, good. We get to do this now. Alright, take it to right.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around!
Proceed through the garden. here, buddy. Don't trust something. Don't trust Emil. Who? How can you see them moving around? How? Inquiring minds wish to know. Oh, big dude. Got your ass. Okay, so just go right here, and then I kind of want to, I don't know, explore this, make sure I get everything. Of course, it's a maze, though, so that's part of the issue. Turns out I'm just too good at mazes.
We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad. You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3 pills in the evening. Life seems to be lost. That way we don't have any trouble, and I don't have to punish anyone.
Birds, get out of here. Birds are really irritating. Dang, man. Dude's got a thick skull. Oh, that would have been useful earlier. Alright, let's get out of here. Just kidding. Nice. Alright, what are we looking for? Guess we're going back to Barry. Although my money's on Barry being not functional as well. I'm gonna go ahead and point that out there. This is a really nice area. Oh, just gonna... Okay. Well, you know, what I was trying to do was duck out of the way, but since you guys want to play around like that, let's go ahead and play around like that. Enjoy that. It's beautiful. So basically, I just escaped an insane asylum with a revolver. So that's probably not gonna turn out to be something else. Can I go down there? Seems like a pretty big drop. Yeah. Interesting. Maybe I can go. I guess it's just missing the fence here. Oh, I see. Okay. Yes, an arena area. Let me guess. Barry is definitely got at this point because he's been hanging out. And, like, I don't see an area for a car, right? Yeah, let's get going. All right, Barry, where's the car at, buddy? Because I haven't seen a road anywhere around here yet that would even be indicative that we can get out. Maybe it's in the center of this area? That's the only thing maybe I can see.
Ow! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Oh, it's just this guy. Oh, it's just 2 guys. Oh, it's just 6 guys. Oh, it's just a bird too.
Hurry up!
All right, everybody line up so I can kill you all. Okay, well, I'm not really sure how I missed point blank, but that's pretty good. Just threw something like all the way over there. Suck. Oh, you also suck. Oh, did you actually get it open? Nice. You're just hitting. Why did they bring
Please
the
tell me
cutout?
we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Sounds like a great way to get skin cancer, brother.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
As long as you know.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe
Some
you.
main
It happened
character
to Thomas
system
Zane before.
nonsense.
It happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird
I
shit's
think you're a
going
little
down. That's a
delusional,
fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. You just need to find it.
Look out! Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
This is my 8th car crash in a week. I appear to be rather injured. What's happening here? Okay. There
I
we
had
go.
lost my gun in the crash.
Dang.
Barry was nowhere to be seen.
My arm hurts. My heart was beating.
Barry! Barry!
Barry's definitely dead.
Man, you're
Oh, he's not.
okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
You can jump down it.
Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Oh, yeah. What a
You're gonna have
flex.
to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's
I can
ran
literally
low.
climb down right here.
This
If
would
I
turn
was
into a
normal human being.
disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Oh, to have a farm at the top of a mountain. Don't throw that at me. I don't have anything to combat this. Oh, my manuscript. good. Straight line. That should be helpful towards surviving. As if Alan had any ability to run.
I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Okay. Not really sure why I didn't just jump that, but... Brilliant! You reject your own nose because it represents commercialism. Just like that.
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Why hope? I already found it. Ow. It's like, what the crap, man? Alright, here we go.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead.
Hey,
Facing the
flashlight.
enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. Okay, thanks. At this point, I mean, yeah, I don't think I would trust anyone at all. Like, ever. In fact, I don't. Barry Manilow is running around here somewhere.
Only a free fatty acids are good for your heart.
That was really threatening. Okay, well, this is useless. Wow, cool, wonderful, love that.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead.
I could sense the movement
Facing
in
the
the
enemy
woods
without
ahead.
a weapon
Apparently,
was
I'm not
dangerous,
supposed to
but
be
I
doing
had no
anything with
choice.
my life. What? You wanted to turn on the generator? That was stupid. You should know better than to trying to do things in the game that the game will do.
Only the free fatty acids are good for your heart.
Be there. Oh, that's right. And yet, you suck. Of course, genuinely, that did nothing, basically. But, whatever, we'll keep running now. That's why you don't wear a tweed jacket.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
It was Barry for sure. In the DLC, you play as Barry. I don't know if that's true or not. So somebody was just camping above the, Okay, well, we're just gonna press E then. Thank you. Somebody's just camping above this guy's farm over here? That's interesting.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
You say it's not far, but do you know how to get to it? Second
I'm
Amendment
trying to
ethereal
deliver each
beings.
page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
That led directly to a bunch of bear traps. What a friend.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Allegedly. Thought it was a manuscript. No, turns out it was just a bear trap. What's up here? It's like a whole thing. Okay. Can you get up there, brother? Yeah, you can. Enjoy that. Ah, bear trap! Bear traps, alright. Off to a good start with this area. I guess can't get up there. Dude, get over that. Get over that! Curious as to how the bear traps don't affect their legs. Because they're not real. These are just the orderlies trying to stop them. Need to find some ammo here momentarily. Alright, you know what? I don't have enough ammo. Come on, just a little further. Go! Yeah, that's right.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Could it be Dare Bear?
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Grab his dick and twist it. Or just push it. Stop. You're useless.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know?
No.
It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. my buddy, Danny. I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
Bro had the slowest death ever.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who will help me. I'll make it happen.
Sounds like you got a real stupid plan there. Good luck with that. Or should I say, I need luck with that. Haha. Down to the basement real quick. Guess not. Somebody's breaking in. Who could it be? Big guy.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Haha. Danny, you suck. Let's go ahead and steal. Okay. Can I go out the front door then? Alright. Can I go the back door then?
The front door was locked.
Oh, okay. I guess I could try the window.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Or I could run there and get there slow.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
He was useless. Worse than useless. A burden, actually. You already know what we gotta do. First, we gotta go check out this cabin. Then we gotta steal that Jeep. And hopefully get a Land Cruiser. Luckily, there's just some lithium batteries in this century-old cabin. Who's breathing? Ooh, flashbangs. I'll take that. For sure. Doesn't appear like there's anything else up here that I need. Wow. Just like a true Jeep, it sucks. Gotta keep the shotgun.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The sheriff's department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right?
Okay, never mind. It will not let me get it, so, whatever. I guess we'll just stick with the shotgun. Does. Got him. Time to take the classic, obviously, because there are 3 cars out here. Well, let's see. I suppose I needed to follow that other road, but I did find the coffee thermos, which is why that's why I went over here in the first place. Yeah. What do you mean I died? What? That's a little dumb. There we go. Simply because I know what's waiting for me down there. Just get this bread and take them out. Tell you what, these batteries really do suck. Okay, so last time we went right, we're not gonna do that, we're gonna go straight this time. Yes, good. You fools. Okay, so that one might actually do something. Need to run. Watch it! Basically... I'm not really sure if a mountain farm is tenable or not. I feel like the soil would be quite rocky. Oh, there's the farmer. Save the rifle ammo for a rainy day, I do believe.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
There's too many of them? Just the two?
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked!
Did I notice also this? Everybody enjoy that.
Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Picking up the flares and the flashbang. What is that? Pump action. Ah, you know, I kind of like my rifle. Nice. Excellent.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Oh yeah? Get this coffee thermos. Anything else that I missed around here? I think there's a few more things in here. Okay, island reached. Now we're gonna trade out for the
Hey,
pump shop.
Al! This way to the farm!
There we go. Barry's definitely gonna die now. I'm calling it. Oh, we just gotta go through the creepy barn building first.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Weren't they ambushing you like the whole time?
I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Interesting monologue.
It was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Alright, cool. Nice and easy, mac and cheesy. I don't really want to go into that, but whatever.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
They did.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so...
Sleep. We all spend a third of our
Night
dreams in
Springs.
a soft embrace,
Man,
somewhere
brings back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have
Night
writing
Springs.
job. What got you
Just like
started?
Nightingale.
One of your episodes?
In Night Springs. Tonight's episode. The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to
The
a
dream
serious
of dreams. Probably the stairs that are like, you know, right here.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Just us.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
The best way to open the doors, right? Can I just jump down? I'm going to have to go back the way I came. Probably back the way I came. What you doing up there? Easy money. around here? Gotcha. Haha, sit down. Just gotta avoid shock wire, and I think we'll be good to go. Anything over there? Oh, just Barry. Being creepy. Alright. What's up, Barry? Switch over my pistol for a little bit.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out
They
here,
kind of
okay?
have dementia.
I'm gonna take
It
a
might not
closer
work
look
too
at
well.
this stuff.
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
Would you? Would you have to find another way? Alright, well. Oh, that's an easy way to find another way, I guess.
Be careful, Al!
Shotgun ammo, nice. Actually, I went to a Jack Daniels distillery months ago, and essentially, if you go there and you look at the trees, all the trees are black. Like the leaves and bark on them are black.
I'm good.
Because
Keep
when
your
you,
eyes open, okay?
it's like when you release those alcohol vapors, there's a certain fungus that feeds on it, and it just sits on the trees and over pretty much everything. So, that's how they would find bootleggers back in the day, and people making moonshine and whatnot, because they would just look for black trees and be like, yep, there's a still down there.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year.
All
Vandalism,
sorts of trouble, I
fighting,
tell ya.
public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does the beer fest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
How did you know that? Unnecessary.
You've got to be kidding me.
Why would that get you? This thing has quite literally done it several times before, right? Is that an accurate measurement? Wait a minute. I had to go through all that when all I had to do was jump or just go under a fence. Okay. They really do be that way sometimes.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my face.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah!
It wasn't really that heavy.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there.
This is where you're probably gonna die.
This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Valhalla, huh?
Come on, one more gate. Do this thing.
So we just gave up on that tree, huh? Alright. Old gods know the truth. What do they know?
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Yep. Let's go check that.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Pick up my manuscript.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
Kidding? Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's-her-face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
The song just plays.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Not gonna happen, brother.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Yeah,
Come on,
things
Barry,
trying
this
to
is-
take you out.
Yeah, what the hell?
Seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, god damn it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year.
This is me with
they'd
YouTube
be
videos.
The best books that year.
No.
I'll just go ahead and make a video every single
That's
day.
right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry.
Here's how it goes.
Her here with me.
It's the most realistic game I've ever seen.
It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
That's how you reshape destiny. Not me. Passing out on the floor. It's a good look. Sleeping with your eyes open. That's a good look. Staring at. Okay. Uh-huh. Did we just see that? Oh. I'm already dead. It all makes sense. Damn it. Maybe I was the island all along. That's how you reshape destiny. What? Who? Oh, what you doing?
Alan, where are you? Help me!
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm
Chosen
coming.
one.
It was a crazy,
I'm
drunken
coming.
dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript.
That's when I was possessed by the darkness.
I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
Just have a nice
Ebenezer
cry about it.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
I don't know.
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me.
No, God,
she had
no.
dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
She's not up here.
Put the whole thing together and put it
Alice?
behind you.
Put what behind you? The power going
She's
out?
not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty.
Oh, you suck.
All she wanted was to help you right.
Well.
You killed her.
No, I don't think I did. I think you may have,
Oh,
actually.
hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Don't make a deal with the devil.
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Oh, yes, it's all making sense.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Okay. Oh, she saw us.
No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
Dang, tell me what you don't like about her.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night. I wrote it. It's my fault.
It is your fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Okay, Lieutenant Nightingale. Whatever you say, brother. Oh, Lord, it's doing its thing. The desktop audio. There we go. Okay. Well, then. Thus concludes, I guess, episode 4 of Alan Wake. So people have been telling me that I need to cover something called, like, The Control before going on to Alan Wake 2. So I will be doing that here in the future. Obviously, I'm just going to keep on doing this daily. You guys seem to enjoy it enough. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, then leaving a like would be fantastic of you. And subscribing is the greatest tip today when I post. I'm going to go ahead and end here. Thank you for watching, and I will see everybody in the next one.